This is Italian Football Lover channel, my friends. Today I want to make predictions. Match day 19 games of Bundesliga. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. Thanks so much. Let's start with Wolfsburg Holstein Kiel game of. Wolfsburg is going to be at home, and Wolfsburg team lost against 3-1 Dortmund at home, but they won versus 5-1 Mönchengladbach in last match at home. Wolfsburg is good and quality team. They won versus Hoffenheim 1-0 in away game, but they lost against 3-2 Bayern Munich in last away game. Holstein Kiel is second to last on the point table. They have just 11 points. They couldn't get any victory in away games so far this season in Bundesliga. Holstein Kiel lost against 4-1 Mönchengladbach in away game, and at the same time they won versus 4-2 Dortmund at home. They lost against 3-1 Hoffenheim in last match at home. They lost against 3-2 Freiburg in last away game. Wolfsburg is way more better team than Holstein Kiel. They will make the advantage of playing at home. They will win over against Holstein Kiel. Wolfsburg 3, Holstein Kiel 1 is my prediction for this game. Second game, Mainz Stuttgart off. This is going to be so hard clash. It's so hard to make prediction on this game. I want to indicate this firstly. Mainz is playing better at home. They won versus 2-1 Bayern Munich at home. They won against 2-0 Bochum at home. They won versus 3-1 Frankfurt in away game, but they lost against 2-1 Union Berlin in last away game. Stuttgart is on the fourth spot. They rise up to fourth spot after get the good results in the recent games of Bundesliga. Stuttgart team won versus Augsburg 1-0 in away game. They won against 3-1 Heidenheim in away game. Stuttgart won versus 4-0 Freiburg at home. They won against 2-1 Leipzig at home. They got back-to-back victories. But my dear friends, Mainz is so dangerous team at home. Stuttgart is a quality team. Any result is possible in this game. But I feel in that way this game will be in balance. Draw is my prediction for that game. Draw. Mainz 2, Stuttgart 2. And another game, Leipzig Leverkusen off. Leipzig is going to be at home. Leipzig is playing better at home. They won versus 2-1 Frankfurt at home. They won against 4-2 Bremen at home, but they lost against 5-1 Bayern Munich in away game. At the same time, they stayed draw against Bochum 3-3 in last away game. Leipzig is playing in Champions League 2 like Leverkusen, and Leverkusen is on the second spot. They are 4 points back of Bayern Munich. Leverkusen got back-to-back victories. They won versus 2-0 Augsburg in away game. They won against 1-0 Mainz at home. They won against 3-1 Gladbach in last match at home. They won versus 3-2 Borussia Dortmund in last away game. This Leverkusen team. My dear friends, Leverkusen is stronger and better team than Leipzig, but Leipzig will want to make the advantage of playing at home. But nevertheless and nonetheless, by a little margin, I want to take a chance to Leverkusen for victory. Leipzig 2, Leverkusen 3 is my prediction for this game. Augsburg Heidenheim off. Augsburg is going to be at home. Augsburg got back-to-back 2 victories in the last 2 away games. They won versus 2-0 Union Berlin and Werder Bremen in the last 2 away games, but Augsburg lost against 2-0 Leverkusen at home. They lost against 1-0 Stuttgart in last match at home. They got 2 successive defeats at home against strong opponents like Stuttgart and Leverkusen. Heidenheim is third to last on the point table. They have 14 points. They are in so hot relegation battle. They are in so bad situation as of lately. And Heidenheim won versus 2-0 Union Berlin at home. But Heidenheim team lost against 2-0 Pauli in last match at home. Heidenheim team lost against 2-0 Bochum in away game before Heidenheim stayed draw against 3-3 Werder Bremen in last away game. My dear friends, so hard clash is awaiting us, but Augsburg is better team than Heidenheim. In my opinion, they will make the advantage of playing at home. Maybe this game may end up in draw, but just by 1 goal margin, I want to take a chance to Augsburg for victory. Augsburg 2, Heidenheim 1 is my prediction for this game. Freiburg Bayern Munich. Freiburg is going to be at home, and this Freiburg is playing way more better at home. They won versus 3-2 Wolfsburg and Holstein Kiel in the last 2 games at home, but Freiburg team lost against 4-0 Stuttgart in last away game. They lost against 4-1 Frankfurt in away game. They got 2 consecutive defeats in away games. Bayern Munich is at the top position. They are 4 points ahead of Leverkusen, and Bayern Munich is playing for the title. They are the strongest team of Bundesliga. They will win the title for sure. This is my opinion for this season. They won versus 1-0 Gladbach in last away game, but before they lost against 2-1 Mainz in away game, they got just 1 defeat so far this season in Bundesliga. Bayern Munich won versus 3-2 Wolfsburg in last match at home before they won against 5-1 Leipzig at home. Bayern Munich is playing way more better at home, but Bayern Munich is stronger and better team than Freiburg. In my opinion, just by 1 goal margin, Bayern Munich will win over against Freiburg. Freiburg 1, Bayern Munich 2 is my prediction for this game. Borussia Dortmund, Werder Bremen off. Borussia Dortmund is going to be at home. They are going down and down. They got 3 consecutive defeats in Bundesliga. They lost against 4-2 Holstein Kiel in away game. They lost against 2-0 Frankfurt in last away game. They lost against 3-2 Leverkusen in last match at home. Before Dortmund stayed draw against 1-1 Hoffenheim at home. And Werder Bremen got bad results as of lately. They lost against 2-0 Augsburg in last match at home. They stayed draw against 3-3 Heidenheim at home. Werder Bremen won versus 2-0 Pauli in away game. They won against 1-0 Bochum in away game. But they lost against 4-2 Leipzig in last away game. My dear friends, Werder Bremen is so inconsistent team. I don't rely on too much this Borussia Dortmund team. But what can I do, my dear friends? I feel in that way. This time Borussia Dortmund will win over against Werder Bremen. That's enough. Really, that's enough. That's enough. Borussia Dortmund 4, Werder Bremen 2 is my prediction for this game. Mönchengladbach, Bochum. Off. Mönchengladbach is going to be at home. Gladbach is playing way more better at home. They won versus 4-1 Holstein Kiel at home. But they lost against 1-0 Bayern Munich in last match at home. Gladbach lost against Wolfsburg 5-1 in away game. They lost against 3-1 Leverkusen in last away game. And Bochum is at the bottom of the point table. They couldn't get any victory in away games so far this season in Bundesliga. They got totally 2 victories at home. They won versus 1-0 Pauli at home. They stayed draw against 3-3 Leipzig in last match at home. Bochum lost against 2-0 Mainz in away game. They stayed draw against Union Berlin 1-1 in away game. But Mönchengladbach is way more better team than Bochum. They will win over against Bochum. Mönchengladbach 3, Bochum 1 is my prediction for this game. Hoffenheim, Frankfurt off. Hoffenheim is going to be at home. Hoffenheim is in so hard relegation battle. They have 14 points. They are just one step ahead of relegation zone, my dear friends. And Hoffenheim won versus 3-1 Holstein Kiel in last away game. This Hoffenheim team lost against 2-1 Mönchengladbach at home. They lost against 1-0 Wolfsburg in last match at home, my dear friends. And this Frankfurt team is so strong and quality team. They are going on so good this season. They are on the 3rd spot. Frankfurt team won versus 1-0 Pauli in last away game. But before they lost against 2-1 Leipzig in away game. Frankfurt won versus 2-0 Dortmund at home. They won against 4-1 Freiburg at home. They got 2 consecutive victories at home. My dear friends, Frankfurt is stronger and better team than Hoffenheim. But nevertheless, please don't forget that this is gonna be so hard game. But just by 1 goal margin, I wanna take a chance to Frankfurt for victory. Hoffenheim 1, Frankfurt 2 is my prediction for this game. Pauli Union Berlin, this is the last match of the week and it's going to be one of the hardest game of this weekend in Bundesliga. Pauli is in so hard relegation battle. They have 17 points and Union Berlin has 20 points. Pauli could get just one victory at home so far this season in Bundesliga. At the same time, Union Berlin could get just 1 victory in away games this season in Bundesliga. This is gonna be so hard clash. Pauli lost against 2-0 Werder Bremen at home. They lost against 1-0 Frankfurt in last match at home, but they won against 1-0 Stuttgart in away game. They lost against 1-0 Bochum in away game. Pauli won versus 2-0 Heidenheim in last away game. Union Berlin got the victory after a long time by winning against Mainz 2-1 in last match at home, but before they lost against 2-0 Augsburg at home. Union Berlin is showing us so bad performances in away games. My dear friends, they lost against 4-1 Werder Bremen in away game before. My dear friends, this game may end up in draw. A draw is possibility, but I feel in that way. This time, I don't know why. This is just my intuition. I want to take a chance to Pauli for victory. Pauli 1, Union Berlin 0 is my prediction for this game. All my predictions like this Matchday 19 games of Bundesliga. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. You may write your comments down below. Please click the like button. It makes me so glad. See you on my next videos, my dear friends. Bye!